What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Absolutely April. I'm here for another recap. Really, it's more of a review. I'm not really recapping. I'm probably going to go through some different scenes that I like, but we talking about Grey's Anatomy. Now, I'm a Grey's Anatomy super fan. I mean, I've probably watched seasons one all the way up to I don't even know what season we on at this point, but I've watched every season more than once, more than twice. I when it's a Netflix and chill day and it's raining outside on Netflix, I will watch some of my favorite episodes from Grey's Anatomy. So holla if you hear me, if anybody else is like me and is a Grey's Anatomy super fan. I am so happy to meet you. I am also a super fan. Again, I'm absolutely April. I'm here for this is not reality, but a review of Grey's Anatomy. So if you're new to the channel, I do reality recaps. I review TV shows, movies, whatever I am feeling called to do. That's what I review. And I also will do, a few little spirituality things. I want to talk about manifestation. So I'm trying to get that all together because this is the season to manifest. But neither here nor there. That's who I am. I'm absolutely April. If you're new to my channel, please take time out, subscribe. It's free. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified about all of my uploads. And also hit the like button. If you are a Grey's Anatomy fan, hit the like button. Share this with other Grey's Anatomy fans because I am just going off the dome today. If you're returning to my channel, welcome back. Thank you. I appreciate all of you, my subscribers, all of you who watch my videos. If you've been watching my videos and haven't subscribed, come on now. Let's do this. Join my tribe. Let's get my likes up. But moving on, I don't want to belabor the point. Excuse me, but I did want to come and just talk about the new Grey's Anatomy, the new episode of Grey's Anatomy, the season opener. So we are coming to now. For me, it was reminiscent of season one Grey's Anatomy when Meredith, Christina, George, Alex, Izzy, when they all started their first day as an intern. That's what it was reminiscent of. It looks like it was some type of tornado. Cars were flipped up inside down. This little black chick who we learn is Griffith. She's running through the hall. She's looking disheveled, like she is in a panic. So she's just running through the halls. Clearly, she's late, and you know that your first year as an intern, you don't need to be late. Meredith Grey is now the chief because last season Dr. Bailey stepped down. Richard Weber, Dr. Weber, Catherine Fox, they went on some type of world tour. They did whatever. Now, we didn't see Catherine Fox this episode, so I don't know if something that went down. Hopefully not. But Dr. Weber looked a little, rejuvenated in this episode. And, Owen and Teddy, they're running from the law. So they grabbed the babies and got the hell on up out of here. They went, I guess, Canada somewhere, running from the law. So it was a lot going on in the season finale of last year. It was just like, where are we going? They shut down the program. I mean, it was just crazy. It was pandemonium. They left Meredith there and said, you take care of it. Meredith thought she was about to go with her boo to Minnesota. That didn't work. So it was a lot going on. So when we pick up the episode, Meredith is still interim chief, but Meredith is going to do a good job at being the chief. I mean, but Meredith don't be wanting that. She just be wanting to have a scalpel in her hand and she wants to be in the OR. I don't think she wants to do pushing papers. She's kind of like how Derek was when he did it that year. He wanted the power of it all, but once he got it, he was like, this ain't what I want. I would rather be in the OR. I think Meredith will be great at it. She is her mom 2.0, but not with the whole attitude that her mom had. Meredith is just a better version of her mom, but her mom would have been chief had her mom made it to that point. Um, so yeah, so now they're running around. Meredith gives her speech that usually, Dr. Weber, he usually gives the speech, about, to all the interns, but this time it's Meredith doing it. She's giving the speech and Griffin is late. So, and she tells her like, this ain't what, this is not the way you want to start out. So this is the season. Well, this intern group is what they call the rejects. They're not really rejects, but people who may have passed on them. And I guess Meredith and, Dr. Weber, they, looked a little deeper, see what the stories were, and wanted to give these kids a chance. So it's pretty much, I'm giving y'all a chance as we get our program back up and running. And, it's going to be a great marriage. I really feel like it's going to be like the next generation of Meredith and Christina and George and all of them. But they all have their different personalities. So I was grateful for that. It wasn't like, oh, that's the Alex. Oh, that's the such and such. It wasn't like that, at least not so far. One of the girls, I forgot her name. I think her name is Yes. Don't get me to line, but she bumps into Link. Clearly, it harkens back to Derek and Meredith because before I guess Link met her in a bar and they end up doing the do, and now she's an intern. So again, it was harkening back to Meredith and Derek. And if season one, Meredith and Derek met in a bar, had a little, nightcap, and find out that that was an attendant. So it was the same situation, just different people. So I enjoyed that. We're gonna see if this is gonna be like the Meredith and Derek same scenario for these two, because Link and why do I call her Amber? Link and why am I getting a blank? Derek's sister, Amelia. Sorry. Link and Amelia ain't together no more, but they share a child. And I think Amelia might still be with her girlfriend or them. I don't know how she would say it, but her partner. So I don't know. Mm-hmm. But I like Link and Amelia together. How did y'all feel about Link and Amelia? I really like them together. I wonder if they end up getting it. If he does start messing with this little intern, would Amelia get jealous? Because, it seemed in this episode that Joe was no longer feeling him like that. And I want to see where that would have went. But I don't know. We'll see. Joe gets on my nerves, but Alice did not have to do her the way that Alice did her and basically broke up with her over a letter. Now I'm still mad at Alice about that. But she did it. She got on my nerves. She really did. But I was rooting for them. I really was. What else happened? Now, it's like this Asian guy and this little cute little guy. I think his name is Luke, and the other one, he said his name. Don't call him Skywalker. Like he's very chatty. So they end up calling him Skywalker, of course. And then there was the Asian guy. I forgot his name. I'm going to get the names, I promise. But you could tell they're very competitive against each other. I think they're going to end up being great friends. But they're very competitive against each other right now. Come to find out, Luke is really Derek and Amelia's nephew. That what a twist was. That was a straight twist because when he was in the OR with Dr. Marsh doing the triple plant transplant, he said, nobody was I wasn't expecting this. He said, okay, as he's getting ready to do the transplant, he says, it's a beautiful day to save lives. And I was like, what? I was like, what the heck? Like, how did that happen? And when Meredith didn't react, I was like, okay, now what now? And so Amelia says, I don't know what you see. Is he reminding you of Derek? And she was like, no, he reminds me of you. He's the black sheep of his family, and you are the black sheep of yours. Y'all are the same. So I was like, I got chills even talking about it, man. When I tell you, I was like, oh, Derek, we haven't heard that since Derek passed, and I'm just like, oh my god, that was so great to just hear that. If you're a super fan, then if you know, you know. Now you know I'm jumping around. I'm just kind of thinking of different things that stuck out to me. Um, I'm trying to think of what else that really stuck out for me in this episode. It seems like Meredith is doing a great job. Bailey, my girl, she came and she wanted to see what's going on. Bailey got to have her toe in the whole thing, and they asked you back, and she had braids. Bailey usually have her little nice little hair. They asked Bailey, you back? She was like, she looked and she had nails and stuff. She was like, does it look like I'm back? So she's still, I guess, luxuriating and enjoying being a new mommy. She's just not ready to come back. But she's being nosy, and she still wants to know what's going on. That is Bailey's hospital at the end of the day. So I'm pretty sure Bailey is going to come back. Meredith, we all know the rumors and the reports that Meredith is going to not be there the whole entire time. She's not going to be there all of the episodes, maybe half of the episodes. So someone has to run the hospital. So we got to see how this is going to get done. But I feel like Bailey is going to come back. She's got to reclaim the throne. She is the queen. I love Bailey. I love her. She gets on my nerves too, but I really love her. She's just like a little powerhouse. She's the smallest one in the hospital, but everybody is scared of her. So Bailey got to be a force to reckon with these interns. So we're gonna see how that works out. I don't watch Station 19, so I don't really get to see sometimes I watch it, but sometimes I don't. I'm not really into Station 19 as much. Let's see. Jo, she's still there. Schmidt, no, not fat shaming because I can't talk. Schmidt gained a lot of weight. Like he gained a lot of weight, and somehow he ended up in OBGYN. That might have been, I think he was burned out. You remember when he had went through his whole burnout phase, and he just couldn't handle it. Surgery anymore. So, Jo got him into OBGYN, being an OBGYN. Come to find out, Schmidt don't like it. Schmidt don't like looking at vaginas. Schmidt, I don't even know what, but I guess he had to do that to figure out what he truly loved, which is surgery. So Meredith brought him on as chief resident because I don't really see any of the other residents, like Hellmouth. I think they all went somewhere else, but we don't know if they're gonna all come back. Who knows? I mean, it's just a lot of stuff is up in the air at Grace Sloan Memorial. But with Meredith still being there, and Meredith and her boo, Dr. Marsh, they still have unresolved issues, and I don't know. Comment down below if you feel the same. Don't y'all think that Dr. Marsh and Meredith actually look like brother and sister to you? Like they have the same little smile, the little smile marks. I was like they look more like brother and sister to me. And I'm still a big Derek fan. I don't know. I guess I want Meredith to be happy. And move on and stuff. And clearly she's been, kind of depressed over their relationship for the last 6 months. So I don't know, but I guess he's growing on me. It seems like he's about to come to be the resident director at Grace Sloan Memorial. So that's another good thing because she said he was her muse behind, the program. So that was so sweet. But it's still not the Meredith, and it will never be Meredith and Derek. It will never be Meredith and Derek. Like if you know me on this channel, I've told you my husband passed. So even if I did get married again, I can't continue to compare that to my relationship with my husband. It's a new relationship, and it's not fair to the other guy to continue to, compare him to someone who's no longer here. But me just being a super fan, I'm just like, God, I miss Meredith and Derek. I really, really do. But I guess I'm gonna have to just bite the bullet and like Dr. Mars. He seems like a good guy. At the end of the day, he seems like a good guy. Maggie and Maggie and her husband seem to be on a good foot right now. I don't see no problems. I want that to stay. Dr. Indugo. Yeah, I want them to stay together. I don't want no issues because Maggie get in her head and because I was rooting for her and Jackson and that didn't work. And now we have him and I really want this to work for Maggie. I love Maggie. Maybe they'll have her getting pregnant this year. Who knows? Like, I don't know what's going to happen this year at Grade Sloan. But I definitely feel like it's going to hone more into the interns, these new interns, and hone in on their lives and who they are. Kind of how it was season one with the with Meredith and them. So I think they're trying to get the fans to fall in love with 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 the interns, so we could take the pressure off of Meredith and all the others to continue to carry the show. But I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think that's gonna work. We watch Grey Sloan, we watch Grey's Anatomy to see Dr. Bailey, Dr. Weber, all the old heads. Everybody is still waiting for Christina to make her return, which I don't know what ever happened. Y'all remember when they did the COVID episode where Meredith was on the beach and they brought George back for a little bit, Lexi, Mark, all of those people, like. And it was just like it gave you all the feels, but I guess they got to make Fetch happen again. And they plan on doing it with these interns, so we'll see how it goes. It's good to have Luke, who has a connection with Amelia, and see how he is, how he navigates, how they do his character. The Asian guy, and I can't remember his name. I know he said call him Blue. He seems like he's going to be. He's like a Christina and Alex rolled up in one. That's what it seems like to me. Probably, he has a lot of Christina and Alex. And then Yestuda, she was the one that had the dark sense of humor, and Amelia was like, I don't want to hear from you again. But she really has, a lot of compassion. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. I'm interested to see how this all works out for this season of Grey's Anatomy. I don't want nothing bad to happen to Meredith. So we already dealt with her with COVID. So hopefully nothing crazy like that happens again. But Shonda Rhimes and they will kill somebody off in a minute. So you just never know. Ain't nobody safe at Grey's Anatomy. Ain't nobody safe at Grey's Anatomy. I just, my perfect ending for Grey's Anatomy would be where Zola was in the OR and something like that. That would be a perfect, that would be something perfect. It would even see like Bailey, their only son, Derek always loved to race cars. So what if he became like a car racer or something like that? And little Ellis, who knows what she could do. It's just, I don't know. I just want to see, or even Callie Torres's daughter comes back and she is in ortho, and I don't know. It would just be a whole bunch of good, ways they can end the show. But it definitely, I would love to see Zola in the OR. I have a suspicion because, Meredith is always narrating that, it ends up being her journals. Like her mom always had journals. These were, her journals that she's writing, and probably Zola or maybe even Ellis are looking through it and reading it and stuff like that. Just like she read her mom's journals, if she ended up getting Alzheimer's, because we all know she got the gene. It's a lot of ways, but I'm not ready to let go of Grey's Anatomy right now. I'm really not ready to let go of Grey's Anatomy. I I feel like this episode was a good, solid opening for Grey's Anatomy. I feel like it's a lot of ways they can go. Like I said, I'm a super fan, so I'm always watching with a critical eye. And but I miss the old, I miss Cali, I miss Arizona, I miss Jackson and April, all of those people. I still miss them. So, I wish they would make cameos every now and then just to, get that fix. But I just never know. You just never know. But what do y'all think? Did y'all enjoy the Grey's Anatomy episode? Do you see promise in this new intern group? Do you see where we can continue, having our Grey's Anatomy that is not in jeopardy of being canceled, or they, doing away with it? I just don't know. I'm not ready to let go of it. Are y'all? I'm gonna stop rambling, but comment down below your thoughts. I would rate this episode. I would give it a good solid 7. I would give it a good solid 7. I like maybe I have 7.5. Let's give it a whole point, at 8, because for nostalgia purposes, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed seeing that the residency is getting back to where it needs to be. I enjoy seeing that Owen and Teddy came back. Hopefully Owen can stay in this relationship, because Owen, I swear, if he have one more divorce, I swear I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. So it was good to see Owen and Teddy coming back for their jobs. So yeah, it has a lot of promise. So yeah, let's give it a good 8. But again, it's your girl, Absolutely April, here for another recap. And this is more of a review / recap. It's a little something. But I wish I had like little pictures and stuff, but I didn't have time for that. And I wanted to get on here and discuss it and talk through the episode with you. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.